Hey there, this is the video tutorial for the Baroque Roses cushion and quilt block. Sweet Pea's brand new monthly sew along that's about to blow your mind. If you find this video tutorial helpful in creating your Baroque Roses cushion, please leave the video a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Enjoy the video. Let's get started on the Baroque Roses block. Begin by hooping up a piece of cutaway stabilizer in your embroidery hoop. This will support the stitches nicely throughout. Next, we're placing batting 1 on top of the hoop. Go ahead and stitch it down using your machine. Once that's done, take the hoop off the machine and trim the batting close to the stitching line, about 1 to 2 millimeters. We found the Ginga double curved applique scissors perfect for this job. They make trimming around the stitching much easier and neater. Now place fabric A right side up over the batting, fully covering it. Stitch that in place now. From here, you're ready to start the fun part, the embroidery. Follow your machine prompts and begin stitching the foliage. Then the Baroque detailing, as shown in the diagrams on your provided instructions. Followed by the first and second set of roses. Each rose follows the same step, and in this case there are 5 in total, as shown in the diagrams on your provided instructions. Once all the embroidery is done, remove the block from the hoop and trim the seams down to about 1/2 inch. Set this block aside while you complete the remaining blocks or panels for your cushion. Join in the blocks using a regular sewing machine. Once all your blocks are stitched, lay them out flat and play with the arrangement until you're happy with the layout. We've included 2 layout examples. Feel free to use ours or create your own. We have also created some add-on blocks that will give you a whole new range of layout options. Check them out at swpea.com. To assemble, begin by joining the blocks into rows. Take the first 2 blocks and place them right sides together. Pin carefully along one edge, starting at the corners for the best seam alignment. Stitch the seam just inside the border that's already stitched on the blocks. That way, your joining seams won't be visible from the front. Now repeat the same process to join the rows to each other. Again, right sides together. Open the blocks out and press the seams flat. Now following the exact same process to join the rows to each other. Adding optional borders. If you like to frame your blocks with a border, here's how. We made our borders 8 centimeters, 3 inches wide. but you can choose the width that suits your project. Start by measuring the cushion through the center. This gives a more accurate average than measuring the edge. Now cut 2 strips of border fabric, fabric B, to that measurement, and then cut 2 matching pieces of batting too. Lightly spray the batting with 505 temporary adhesive spray and place the fabric right side up on top. Then lay your cushion front right side down on the border unit. Pin them together and stitch with a 1/2 inch seam. Make sure you stitch on the wrong side, just inside the existing border line, so the seam won't show from the front. Trim back the batting from the seam allowance. Fold the borders out and press them neatly with your iron. You can optionally edge stitch for a flatter, more finished look. And then trim the borders if needed to even them out. Then edge stitch along the edge for a neat, flat finish. Repeat this process for the remaining 2 sides, using fabric C and batting 3. Measure the side edges again, this time including the borders you've just added, to ensure your borders are the correct length. Preparing the backing. To create the envelope back of your cushion, start by measuring the width of your finished cushion front. Then measure 4 inches above the center seam to get the height. Cut 2 pieces of fabric D to these measurements. On each piece, fold one long edge over by a 1/2 inch. Press, then fold again another 1/2 inch and press again. Stitch along the folded edge to secure it. This gives a neat double fold hem. Adding the backing to the cushion front. Lay the cushion front right side up. Take one of your backing pieces and place it wrong side up, with the folded hem positioned above the center of the cushion, around 2.5 inches. Pin in place. Now measure 4 inches in from the edge of that first backing piece and mark a line. This will guide the placement of the second piece. Place the second backing piece wrong side up, with the folded hem lining up with the mark. The two pieces should now overlap neatly, forming an envelope style closure. Pin everything in place. Flip the entire cushion over so the back of the embroidered blocks is facing up. Sew all the way around the edge with a 1/4 inch seam, attaching the backing to the front. Now let's add the front lining. Place fabric E, your front lining, right side up on your workspace. Then place the wrong side of your cushion front on top. Pin them together, leaving a 4 to 9 inch gap for turning. Stitch just outside the previous seam line, around the border backing, leaving that gap for turning. Trim all seams to a 1/4 inch, except at the opening. Leave a 1/2 inch seam there. Clip the corners to reduce bulk. Turn the cushion right side out through the gap. Use an expert point and press tool to push out the corners nicely. Iron flat, hand stitch or glue the opening closed. Finally, turn the cushion again, this time through the envelope back. Do one last press, and before top stitching, make sure your envelope back is lying flat. Now insert a cushion insert or stuffing, and you're done. Enjoy your beautiful Baroque roses cushion. Let us know how yours turned out in the comments section below. And don't forget to share your project with the Sweet Pea community and enter the monthly competition. Don't forget to check out the add-on blocks as well to really enhance this design. I'm James, and I'll see you for the next solo.